Hey there, guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Thursday, March 16th, 2017. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into the energies for today and where we stand for March the 16th, 2017. Okay, so we have can't see, the Princess of Wands, so it's like the Page of Wands. And then for the challenge and the lesson, we have the Sun. Okay. Make sure we can see the cards. And what is the suggested approach or action to take? Okay, and what is the focus? What should our focus be that's going to be helpful for us? The Devil. And the outcome. What is the outcome? The outcome, Divine Spirit. What is the outcome for today? That card just flopped out. The Chariot. A lot of majors going on here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so let's get into it. So Page, pretty much Princess of, it's like scepters, I believe, in this deck, but it's like pretty much the Page of Wands. So getting a spark of energy, very heavily focused on getting like the word re-innovation, or like something with inventing, creating, starting anew, taking on something new, or like a new energy, and you feel an optimism about it. It's like a surge of energy, like this umph that like you adopted this day. With the Sun card is the challenge, which is kind of odd. In the lesson, I feel like with the Sun card is staying in that momentum and allowing it to build with the Sun is going to be a challenge for some of you, because with the Princess, this is a young energy, so it's fairly new, it's fresh energy. So if you're not used to this, or you haven't been this way in a while, you haven't been this passionate or this enthusiastic, rather, I feel like it is, it can kind of throw you off, like whether you can keep up or whether this is something that's long standing, long lasting, this positive energy you're in. Spirit's telling you pretty much to go with the flow of this energy and keep up the momentum, learning to keep it up. There's like some strange stuff going on in the card. Like I see the Zodiac, hearing the word gay. But I think what Spirit's trying to show me with these two men here, this is actually the Geminis, but I heard gay when I seen that. But I feel like what they're trying to say is to be optimistic. And the Gemini being the element of air and the sign of communication, or ruled by the planet of communication, Mercury, I feel like getting to speak positively, okay, to keep this momentum going. Don't speak the negative into existence. Only focus on the positive, obviously. And that affirm that things are moving in the right direction, or a positive direction, or happier times or better times, I feel, is what they're wanting you to do. With the suggested approach, we have the Five of Wands. Okay. So your suggested approach is to pretty much fight out any lasting, or not lasting, fight out any remaining triggers or negative notions, or energies that you feel somehow stifle you or would get in the way of this optimism. Actually, this is the 10. I'm sorry, this is the 10. So, yeah, that I kind of picked up the energy anyway. But to finally take, take that final battle with any egotistical things that you feel are standing in your way, that oppress you, that keep you stuck or stagnant. Okay, so it's like the final battle with your ego, pretty much. And it's not a hard task to get past this. Is like a final stage and a new beginning within one. With your focus, where your focus needs to be, that's going to help you is the devil. Okay, so I feel like kind of the same message as the Ten of Wands a little bit here. I'm getting to focus on these limitations, like what's limiting to me, like what are my biggest fears, what is like what's the boogeyman for me that keeps me from being in the sun energy, what keeps me from being optimistic and riding the wave of this um, positive momentum and passion and surge of energy revitalization that I'm experiencing. So what is it that limits me? What is it that I feel is my biggest fear or biggest setback rather? What is that? Okay, because I feel like once you see that you're your own devil, you're your own boogeyman, your own worst enemy, that you're creating all of this, you can release this, you can let it go. Okay, so stimulating the ego a little bit, trying to figure out where certain things come from. If certain negative thoughts come to the surface or feelings or emotions, it's like, well, where does that come from? How is it serving me? Is it holding me back? Is it um, illusions? Things I'm just making up. Then with the outcome, you have the Chariot. So I feel like if you can follow this energy, you're going to be moving very fast. You're going to be flowing with the pace of the divine. Because the Chariot is number 7 in the tarot, which is a number of the divine, the heavens. So I do feel like this is divine energy that you're flowing with. Like you'll go. It's like fast, rapid. And as I'm speaking, we're at 7 minutes. So it's like rapid pace, moving in the right direction, flowing with divine's energy, divine plan, divine timing, your higher self where it wants to go. You're allowing spirit to drive you, or your higher self to drive you in the right direction, your spiritual team. It's like your mind and your heart are on the same accord, or your higher self and your heart are driving. It's no longer the ego driving the wheel, okay, or driving the chariot. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels deck as advice in the love area. What is it that Spirit wants to bring to our attention? March 2017, March 2017, 16, so March 16, 2017. March 16th. What is the energy? Codependency. All right. So it says codependency, addictions are affecting your love life. So, obviously, the devil, this ego energy, these limitations, these doubts, these fears are what is affecting your love life. So if this is a love situation where you're feeling like this passion and this attraction to someone, or wanting to move forward in love, whether it be with someone or it's just period, or something in the matters of the heart, important things to you right now, and you're allowing this fear to get to you, instead of riding this good energy out, I feel like that's what the addiction is. That's affecting things from moving in the right direction as the chariot. It's what's affecting things. So by focusing on what your boogeyman is, your biggest fears are, your limitations are, helps you to see things from a broader perspective and change your focus into a positive one, and allow things to flow in the right direction, trusting where you're headed rather. All right, so I'm going to pull from the angel gods and goddesses, see what messages the divine, the angelics have for us. 2 cards fell out. I'm going to reshuffle. 1 card, please. 2 cards, they insist. So I'm just going to take these 2 cards. All right. God of the Arts says the artist within you is about to emerge with the goddess of knowledge. We have feminine, masculine energies here to start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. Okay, so we have a lot of duality. Like I said, I picked up the Gemini energy, the Sun card, the two angels here in the Sun card. These two things here, this looks like a phallus, you know, looks like male parts, but this polarity energy, and obviously with the Chariot. So mind and heart, higher self and heart, your soul, your spirit, your physical body moving as one on the same accord, following your divine guidance, trusting in where you're headed. These things you are creating, the God of the arts is your creation. Your masculine energy is creating, bringing forth something. Your feminine principle is the inner knowingness, the emotional side that's driving you. So Spirit's obviously telling you to go with this. You're creating something. You're bringing forth positive energy. To use your intuitive guidance to do that, you have this, it's like communication is key. So whether it's you affirming things to yourself or you speaking positively with someone else in a situation, if it involves other people or someone specific, it may involve communication. You may be getting the guidance to do that and speak authentically and truthfully and passionately about it. Okay. So, or speaking things into existence is what I'm hearing. So that's your message for today, you guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this message. And as always, I send you much love and light. Peace.